You look lonely. I can fix that. You look like a good job.
Ready? Go. 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 Oi, 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 oi. More energy, more power. Oi. Bloody hell, mate. Oi, 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 oi. Oi, oi, oi. Oi, Amanda. Oi, oi, yeah. More energy, more power. Oi, oi, that was mad. More passion. Let me see that footwork. Footwork. Give it to them. More passion, more energy, more passion, more energy. More energy.
Well, and this is
more energy.
You know what this is. Where the good times happen.
I don't know, whatever it is, it's not right on the teleprompter. I don't know what that is. I've never seen that.
No, there is. We are going to do Sting, yeah.
Okay, but
Okay.
yeah, I can't read it. There's no words on it.
Okay. Honey? Sure.
There's no words there. To play us out. What does that mean? To play us out.
Sting is going to do, it's a video, Sting video.
What is...
For credits.
I don't know what that means, to play us out. What does that mean? To end the show?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, go.
In 5, 4, 3.
That's tomorrow, and that is it.
Okay. In 5, 4, 3.
That's tomorrow, and that is it for us today. And we will leave you with a... I can't do it.
Okay.
We'll do it live.
Okay. No.
We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it, and we'll do it live.
Right.
Fucking thing sucks.
In 5, 4, 3.
That's tomorrow, and that is it for us today. I'm Bill O'Reilly. Thanks again for watching. We'll leave you with Sting and a cut off his new album. Take it away.
Huh? So you're telling me there's a chance? Yeah!
Do it! Just do it! Don't let your dreams be dreams. Yesterday, you said tomorrow. So just do it! Make your dreams come true! Just do it!
We obviously didn't communicate clearly. We're here to discuss your surrender, not mine.
Tú eres tan romántico molestando con una vipa. Me preguntas si te quiero. Yo te digo que no estoy lista y no quiero comenzar. No hay nada que pensar. Yo te dejaré atrás. Mientras gano más y más. No estás en mi nivel y tú no eres obligación. No estás motivada y tú aburre mi corazón. Eres un idiota sin inteligencia y razón. Entonces déjame tranquila mientras escriba tu canción. Tú eres tan romántico molestando con una vipa. Me preguntas si te quiero. Yo te digo que no estoy lista y no quiero comenzar. No hay nada que pensar. Yo te dejaré atrás. Mientras gano más y más. No estás en mi nivel y tú no eres obligación. No estás motivado. Corazón. Eres un idiota sin inteligencia y razón. Entonces déjame tranquila mientras escriba tu canción. Estoy aquí a disfrutar. Estoy aquí pero quiero gozar. Si quieres a mí pero vamos a bailar. Cintura a cintura, papi, tra, tra, tra. Bailando, gozando y me gusta tomar. Pero no quiero pendejos que no quieren respetar. Déjame pendejo, papi, ya no más. Déjame pendejo, papi, ya no más. Estoy aquí a disfrutar. Estoy aquí pero quiero gozar. Si quieres a mí pero vamos a bailar. Cintura a cintura, papi, tra, tra, tra. Bailando, gozando y me gusta tomar. Pero no quiero pendejos que no quieren respetar. Déjame pendejo, papi, ya no más. Déjame pendejo, papi, ya no más.
What? is up, everybody? It is your boy Luis Martinez, aka Big Chief Burrito, live with you on a Tuesday. We're back, baby.
We're back. Oh my gosh, we've been gone for so long.
Yes, back for the very first time from the Burrito Lounge, the new Burrito Lounge.
The new Burrito Lounge.
In Otay Ranch, California.
Part of the Chula Vista.
Chula Vista, yeah. Thanks for everybody stopping by. If you're seeing us scroll by your feed, go ahead and leave a like, comment, say hi, check in, chat. It's been good. It's been a long time. Haven't seen you guys in forever. We're going to be doing a big catch-up show today, just kind of catching everybody up on what's happening. What's up, Carnation Studio? We're looking forward to a big reveal of Mr. Carnation's new logos coming out soon.
That's
and
exciting.
Thank you for stopping by. Thank you. Welcome back to hiatus more often. Yes, less hiatus, more cheese, man. That's the motto for the coming year.
Yes, exactly. Good to be back. Good to be back.
Live and direct, live on a Tuesday, live and alive. Thank you guys very much for having patience with us for being gone. Sofia was one of her endless world vacations.
Yeah, it was my longest one. I was gone for a month, but then, y'all, I returned and your boy Luis was moving right in the middle of a move.
Bonzo, thanks for stopping by. I thought you guys got kidnapped by aliens. Yeah. Thanks, Biden, for all the aliens. Raleigh, North Carolina. What's up, East Coast? What's up, Mr. Vegetables?
Represent.
Yeah, no, it was a combination of things, right? Sofia's life is get job, plan vacation, quit job, repeat. Get job, plan vacation, quit job, repeat. Right?
Hey,
so
don't out me like that.
She was due. It's just Bonzo, Vincent Gurr, Catenation, and Enslaved by Vegetables. And for me, as I was talking a little bit towards the last few pods, I was looking for a place to live because that place I had been to was no longer available to us, and it was a bit of a friggin' nightmare headache. Yeah. But now I am here on the 3rd floor of my 3-story townhouse in Otay Ranch. Thank you very much.
Okay, humble brag.
And I'm higher than I ever have been before. I'm just kidding. I'm living higher, I guess. Well, I've lived on a 5th. I've lived on a. What's the highest floor you ever lived on?
We're elevated. We're elevated. 2nd floor, nothing higher.
Nothing. I think I lived like on the 50th floor once, but that was a long time ago.
Damn.
So yeah, guys, thanks for checking in. Everybody, if you see us strolling by, leave a like, leave a comment. Let us know you're in the chat. Thank you guys for tuning in so far. So this is the time for personal news. And basically, I think this whole pod is personal.
I was going to say, I think this whole pod is going to be us catching up.
We're going to do like a speed round of me closing all the tabs that I've had open for like 3 months.
No way, dude. Every time we try the speed round, we talk. We're talkers.
I don't even know because I don't even have my second monitor set up yet. So it's kind of like, yeah.
I was wondering what your like whole setup was going to be, if you were going to be 100% installed or...
My mic is like laying here, and everything else is I still don't know what the acoustics are. So hopefully I sound good to you guys.
You sound good. There's like a light echo, but not too bad.
Yeah, and yeah, so we'll have more stuff, and I'll have a couple of different streaming options soon. But yeah, summer 2024, big changes here for everybody. Let's jump into your trip, Sofia. Can you give us a little background and what was the highlights?
Yeah. Well, the lead up was I did quit my job. I don't think I talked a lot about it on the pod, but like, little check-ins here and there. It was not the job for me. I didn't super love it. So I quit and I secured a different job. I am now working for the city of, yeah, very excited about that one. But I secured that job to start when I returned from my trip. So it was a month-long trip. And I wanted to go all around South America. So I squeezed in as many countries and cities and everything that I could, which surprisingly a month was not long enough. I still wanted to go to Argentina, you know, Brazil, Bolivia, like Ecuador. I missed a lot of countries, you know. So yeah, it started in Cusco, Peru. Went to see Machu Picchu, which was super highlight, because I want to see all the world wonders. That's one of my biggest things, is like I want to see all of the world wonders before I die. So Machu Picchu was my third, I believe.
What else have you done? Eiffel Tower?
I think my first one was Chichen Itza. Yeah, first one was Chichen Itza, which makes sense, Mexico, you know. And that was amazing. And then I went to Italy, so I saw the Colosseum. That one, I only saw it from the outside because we didn't get tickets. I did not secure tickets, so it was kind of heartbreaking. But I was like, I'll be back, hopefully, maybe. And then sporadically, I returned to Cancun, and I went to Chichen Itza twice because my mom really wanted to see it. So I went with mom's second time, really special. And then I did end up going back to Italy, which was awesome. And that time I did see everything on the inside of the Colosseum, the Foro Romano, like all around. It's just amazing, beautiful, beautiful. As well as like other ruins. If you know anything about me and how I like to travel, I'm very like adventure driven, and also I really enjoy museums and like ruins and learning about old civilizations and stuff like that. So I saw Pompeii, the Herculaneum, Vesuvius, like everything. And then for the South America trip, I wanted to learn about the Incas. So I went to, we're better than Peru. I went to Cusco, did Machu Picchu. After that, we went to Lima, which was insane. It was a huge, huge city. Like, I believe it's the fourth largest city in South America. I think it goes like two in Brazil, Sao Paulo, Rio de Janeiro, Buenos Aires, and then Lima. And you can feel it. It's crazy. It's packed. They're like packed like sardines there. But it grew on me, and honestly, it was like a really cool place to see. I would definitely return. After that, we went to Colombia. Hey. Yeah, there you go. Went to Colombia and started the trip in Bogota. Man, y'all, I got the stomach flu.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I got so sick. That's something that is behind the scenes for sure. I did not show any of that in my story, but Bogota, I was sweating, dying. Ooh, it was terrible. It lasted a week. And yeah. And we were in Bogota for only 2 days. And after that, our tour started. So this part, I went with a friend from England. Her name is Marina. We call each other our cunties because we have matching tattoos. Let's say cunt. Anyway, but let's not talk about that part. And so then we went to Bogota, and that's where we started a group trip. So we were going to meet up with a bunch of random people and a tour guide and do a tour. Mainly because like the transportation in Colombia, it's a huge country. So to get around, we were like, let's just book a tour. And the tour starts, and immediately who are you detoxing from natural foods? Who are you detoxing from the natural foods? Ooh, you don't want to know that, enslaved. You don't want to know that. But it really did feel like a cleanse, like a detox in the worst way possible. Because the diarrhea was bad. I won't get into it. But yeah, then we went to La Zona Cafetera. Where did that start? It's in Armenia and Quinido. So we went to Armenia, then we went to Finlandia, Salento, got to see the wax palm trees, which is one of the tallest.
You didn't go to La Piedra del Peñol?
No, I don't believe so. ¿En qué parte está?
Meteor?
No, I didn't.
You would have remembered the gigantic rock? No? Okay.
I would have remembered. No, I did not. What area of Colombia is that in?
It's in Antioquia. I think it's Antioquia.
Yeah, I was right there. What the hell?
I told you.
You told me.
I did.
I might have saved it, but you know, with the tour thing, it's kind of like very strict on that schedule. We don't get a ton of free time, and then when you do, you're just exhausted. So But yeah, I really liked Finlandia. I did not know that there was this beautiful little, like, if you ever go, by the way, because everyone like is like, oh, Salento so beautiful and all this stuff, and it is. I liked Finlandia a lot more, and so I recommend going to Finlandia if you have ever like
Did
the
you go to
choice to make.
La Hacienda, the Pablo's place that got turned into
The Hacienda Nápoles.
Hacienda Nápoles? Yeah.
So no, that one. So after we got done with the Zona Cafetera, that's when we went to Medellin.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, that's where I got you your little gifts because I know you're from there. Yeah. So no, I didn't. I did do the Dark History tour where we went to Pablo Escobar's like house, the community that he like helped build up. You know how like he invested a lot of money into like the poor people there because you scratch my back, I scratch hers, type of deal. So we went there and they see him like a god there. It's kind of crazy. And then we went to the house where he was murdered. So we got to see that place. Also, the house next door to where he was murdered is being sold, and I took a picture of that. So I'm gonna call and see what the prices are. I was telling my dad because he was like, I would love to retire in Colombia. And I'm like, oh, the house next to Pablo Escobar where he died is being sold. Bacal Botan, no, I don't think so. What is that? Ni me lo sé. Who is he?
Well, the neighborhood where he got shot was maybe.
Oh, maybe. Yes. Wait. Is that Bacal Botan? Wait, no. You're talking about the Mayan ruins? I'm Googling it.
She's Googling it. Yeah, what I was saying is that yes, I mean, I know all that about Colombia because I was there during that time. And the place where you got shot was not maybe more than less than 5 miles away from me when it happened. So it's kind of decently close to there where I used to live in Medellin.
Would you say that was a nice neighborhood when you were there? Or would you say it was more of a ghetto?
No, it was a nicer neighborhood, like upper middle class. Yeah,
still like that. It's very nice. I was confused because I feel like growing up Los Laureles, and when people spoke of them, I thought it was like a ghetto. But I stayed there at a hotel, and it's bougie.
Yes, Laureles is where I used to live, and there's a lot of like tech bros and stuff there. There's a lot of passport bros and stuff, and a lot of expensive, like high-end Airbnbs and shit,
Yeah, but it wasn't always like that, right? Or was it? Okay, no. Yeah, because it was a really nice neighborhood, and I was like, this is Los Laureles, like that's crazy. And then of course we went to Comuna 13. We went to ¿Qué más? Comuna 13.
Yeah, the whole thing. The
whole thing. Provenza, El Poblado, like all of that. So we were in Medellin for like 5-6 days, so we had more time there. Nice. It was good, and we still didn't see all of it. It's a huge city and it's beautiful. Out of the whole trip, I want to say, like, I think museum? Yeah, I didn't go into the museum, but there's hoteros, the statues everywhere, ton of and then El Pueblito. It was just, I loved Medellin.
Pueblito
the
Paisa.
People, Pueblito Paisa, and also the accents are so vastly different based on the area that you're at in Colombia. Like they're complete. And then we got to Cartagena after Medellin, and I couldn't understand a fucking word they said. The Caribbean accent is so thick. And the Medellin, I always said, like, I got a little giggle because it sounds like you guys are moaning. Like, it's like, ay, sí, no, pero es que lo que te cuento, que no, que, ay, sí, pero no. Like, it's very, it's very moany.
Yeah, María, pues,
whining.
Yeah, María, pues, Sofia.
María, pues.
¿Cómo que vas a hacer eso?
Yeah, it's very, like, elongated.
Giggy over on Instagram says, speak English. All right.
This is a Latino podcast. Spanglish is the only language we know.
Spanglish is allowed. All right, yes. So Colombia, Medellin, obviously, best part. And then Chile, right?
Yeah, and then, so Cartagena before... Yeah, I went to... The last stop was Cartagena, and it was extremely freaking hot. Like, you know, like just the kind of heat that you just stand and you're sweating. You don't have to do anything. So I went from that to the other side of the continent, to Chile. So I went to Santiago, and it was freezing cold there. So of course I got sick. Very little sniffle. It's okay. But I think so. Chile. So my friend from England went home after Cartagena, and so I was solo traveling the rest of the way. And Chile was amazing. I loved it. I would love to live there. I really loved Santiago. I loved the vibes, the people. And I don't know if it was because it was just like I had no agenda and I was just alone, but I socialized like a ton more. Made a hostel family. It was amazing. And then my previous workplace, it had a lot of downsides, but the upsides were that I made a lot of international friends. And so I made a ton of Chilean friends. And so I went to visit them. And it was really cool because one of them was like, oh, like my family would love to host you. They would like to thank you for everything. And it was just such a sweet little moment where I got to like go with, you know, a Chilean family to their home and eat Chilean food. And it was just really nice. And of course I did.
Am I frozen or is Sophia's frozen?
Frozen. I think I was frozen.
You were frozen there for a minute? Okay.
I think so. It was buffering on my end.
Buffering.
Okay,
so Chilean family.
Yeah.
Machu Picchu, right?
No, that was first.
Machu Picchu was first. Oh, Machu Picchu.
Yeah, where have you been? I've been telling my story.
I don't know. Machu Picchu, Chile, and then back to Mexico.
Yeah, and then the last stop on my way back up, and honestly, that one was just like the pura chiripa because I was looking at flights and it made sense. I was like, I can extend the trip 5 days and I don't have to do 3 flights, 24 hours back to San Diego. I could just do 1 overnight, land in Mexico, catch up on my sleep, and then, you know, head back home. So, and then it was cool because I had never been to Mexico City. So I was like a foreigner in my own country, you know. It was beautiful. Like I was learning about all the stuff, you know, the Aztecas. I got to see Teotihuacan. I had never gone. They did not let me climb the Pirámide del Sol, but you know, it's fine. I was really tired anyway, so whatever. But no, yeah, it was amazing. It was just like bucket list item after bucket list item. Yeah, and it was amazing there too. The people, the food. I mean, I really missed Mexican food, and I didn't realize it until I got back to. No, I did realize it, but once I got back to Mexico, I was like, "Oh, I'm home. I'm home. México lindo y querido." It was beautiful. Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm just because the thing is, Instagram. We're live on Instagram. Thanks for everybody that's joining us on Instagram.
Are they? What are they
saying? We can't. StreamYard doesn't show the comments on Instagram, so I can just sort of see where they're at.
Yeah.
Higgy asked, "Were the Chilean miners?" Get it? Yeah. So anyway, thanks, Big Brown Dad, KDJ Photography joining us, Cindy Espinosa, Rack Tech, Sofia, Jay Suspena, Alex. Gonzalez Art, Sandra de Silva, everybody on Instagram, thanks for joining us live. If you want to comment, you're gonna have to come over to YouTube, but I see you guys. Thank you for joining us on live. Cool. So rinse, rather repeat. Nice trip there, Sofia.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. I know I wanna go to Europe. I'm going to Europe next year. Not for that long, though. Don't give me shit. Not for that long. I mean,
shout out to Sofia's current employer. You know, enjoy her for the next year.
We're not making a habit. I love it. I love it there.
City of San Diego, enjoy her while you have her. Because this has been like 3 consecutive sessions of rinse.
That's a lie. What do you mean?
No?
No, before that I was in my workplace for 4 years.
So this next one was gonna be 3.
Why?
You had a job for 4 years.
Uh-huh.
You planned a vacation, you quit.
No.
Then you had a job for a year, planned a vacation, you quit. That's twice. And now you have a new job. So next year will be the 3rd time.
No, I didn't travel after the 4-year one.
Oh yeah, you did.
No.
During your fun employment trip, you didn't travel during that
Oh,
time?
that's because I didn't quit. I was unemployed.
Anyway, and
Yeah.
job ends. All right.
That was fun employed. Yeah, that one was a
fun
that one was
employment.
a
Yes.
that one was a good little
Yeah,
manifestation
exactly.
there.
Fun employment.
Yeah.
Fun employment.
I
All
did
right.
not want to quit though. That one, come on.
Excellent. All right. And then
Okay.
nothing. Good job. Okay, so that's Sofia's last several months here, traveling, hanging and banging all over the Sudarmerica.
Jesus.
If you want some sexy stories, go over to her Substack, where she gives all the gritty details.
I don't have a Substack, but guess what? I did make a Patreon. I made a Patreon while I was making the MiGente Patreon.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, we have to add more stuff too. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make one for myself. So go to my Patreon at Sofia Carr. Give me money, pretty much.
You have a Patreon before the show has a Patreon?
No, we already have one. It's just not live because we haven't added the membership or anything. We haven't talked about it.
It's you. That's all you.
No, you and I. What do you mean it's all me? We have to agree on whatever the memberships. What do you think?
I don't know. What do people want? I think the main thing that podcasts and streams do is they do bonus shows, and then obviously we have stickers that we can give away. People send them to them when they join up. So join up, get a sticker. Bonus show. We have to record our little bonus shows.
Russ all over Patreon, baby.
There he is. But we'll figure it out. We'll give you guys some access, some behind the scenes access to MiGente Show. MiGente Show continues to be live here on a Tuesday. Make sure that you guys are subscribed to the YouTube channel, and make sure that you're following us and giving us a rating wherever you get our podcast, whether that's Spotify, iTunes, Apple Podcasts, Google, Podbean. What are the other ones that Good Pods? What do people listen to podcasts?
I go for Spotify. I love Spotify, but I feel like most people are Spotify or Apple.
Yeah, Spotify,
right?
iPhone people, yeah.
Yeah.
Apple Podcasts. It's really easy.
Yeah.
Podbean and Good Pods are for more people that really, or there's a bunch, man. There's a bunch for actually hardcore podcast people that are out there. So
that's true.
There's good stuff out there. Okay, so catching you guys up on my life.
Yeah, what you been up to?
Yeah, so the last time we spoke, I was still at the old Burrito Lounge, basically place where I had lived for 15 years almost. And I, along with my roommates and everything, had to eventually find a new place to live. Long story short, they were going to fix the house and raise the rent, but the raising the rent was the first part. And so we were kind of, if we were going to play 2024 rent, I kind of wanted, modern amenities. And so we started looking for places. I got rejected by pretty much every place that I applied to. And then this place, which is a 3-story townhouse in Otay Ranch, I came to see it just as because I was just looking at every place that was available. I was just on Truvia, calling people left and right, boom, 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 setting up appointments. Also, can we talk a little bit about the fucking predatory house renting industry and how fucking horrible these people are? I had several places that took my application money and then didn't do shit. And then they, I was really excited about this house in IB, and it was $3,500. And I put an application. I went and talked to her. I gave them the money. I applied. They were a little suspect at first, but I was like, I want this house. And it had been on the market for a while. They're like, all right, we'll let you know. A few weeks later, I noticed that they lowered the price to $3,400. And I was like, that's strange. But I was like, that's a good sign. They haven't found anybody. Maybe they'll still rent it to me. And then they lowered the rent again online. And I was like, hey guys, I was I was into the property a couple of weeks ago when it was at the higher rate. What's going on? And they're like, oh, we're searching for a better qualified candidates. And I was like, were you guys going to tell me at any point? And they were like, oh, somebody should have reached out to you. So they took my money, then lowered the rent, didn't rent it to me. So after being rejected all over the place, this property was owned by a Colombian family. And I came and I took a look at it, and I didn't think much of it because I have dogs. There's no backyard, and there's 3 stories, you know. And they hit me up like a week later, and they're like, "Did you like the property?" I said, "I don't know. I have dogs. I have blah blah blah." And they're like, "Well, if you like it, my wife thought she got like good vibes from you, and I haven't found anybody that I like to rent it to. I'll lower the rent for you, and I'll give it to you guys." And I was like, you know, at that point, even though it was a huge lifestyle change because I have 3 dogs, I went with it. And the biggest adjustment, but then I thought, you know, people in New York and people all over the world have been living in apartments with dogs there, you know, for 100 years, right? And it's just a matter of getting them on a schedule. And so now I walk up and down the stairs a lot. And
they heard you talking about them.
Yeah, they heard me talking. And I take them out 3 or 4 times a day. So, and they've gotten pretty good. They don't really, they've only had a couple of accidents, and, you know, I've lost some weight since I've moved here because of the fact that I've been having to, because of the move, and also because every time I forget something, I have to walk up 3 stories. So this is us now, New Lou, for the next year and a half, sort of townhouse living. It's a little bit farther to get to Otay Ranch than everybody.
Yeah.
But the dogs are adjusting, and the internet is high speed.
Ooh.
And the water heater is tankless. And one of the worst shits about living in an old house that's run down is that we didn't have we didn't know when the water was going to be working. We didn't know when we were going to have hot water. Among with a bunch of other shit like mold and just crustiness and just having a fresh start, popcorn ceilings, like fucking, you know. So it feels real good to be, even though it's a little, you know, expensive, but that's fucking 2024, and we had a sweetheart deal for a long time there at the Burrito Lounge, not gonna lie, but I think it was worth it. And so adjusting to new life, you know, still running the tattoo shop. I wanted to mention, and I'm going to put a link in because I know you guys are following us and know that we own SoCal Tattoo Main Street, and we are doing a 2-hour session giveaway. I'll put the link in the chat there for everybody. If you go over to our Instagram page, make sure you're following, number 1, and there's instructions on the top post on how you can get entered to win a free 2-hour session. We got some really dope artists there. We got some returning artists coming. So still managing the shop. And the best part, I think, is that I started writing again. We're starting working on new projects. So, you know, we've been talking to, you know, obviously we switched over to content creation during the pandemic and during COVID. And then because my father's at the end of life, but, you know, new fresh start now, new place. So time to make the donuts again. So hopefully we'll be creating content, making movies, short films here, getting back into the swing of things.
Yes.
Thank you, Higgy. Thank you. I appreciate that. So we're on it.
Is the new change of location sort of like, I know you already mentioned that you see like a fresh start, but is it sort of inspiring you to kind of like get back into it and do new things or do more of something that you've wanted to do? What's kind of been your mindset lately?
I don't think I think the location is helping because it's a fresh start. So I think it's because, and I wrote my first Substack about this, is I'll link you guys to the Substack as well. But I created a Substack so I could get some vomit writing out, so I could purge myself, so I could, you know, clear my mind from my other writing. And you know, I've been pretty stagnant in my life because of the fact that I could always say I don't want to do this. I can't do this because I'm taking care of my dad. And so even though it was a very it was like a safe place for me to not have to venture out. So I think 2 years passed, 2 years since he passed, and like in a new house, a cleaner house, like I said, popcorn ceilings could have been giving you cancer, like mold, old, rickety, you know, termites, all that shit. All that shit is bad for your mental health.
Yeah.
So just being overall in a new place is the biggest thing to getting the creativity and the ideas that are already had there room to grow.
Yeah.
If that makes sense, you know?
No, it does. I think it's going to be a really good thing for you.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I'm excited for this new chapter in your life.
Yeah. So I'm working on my health, working on a new place. And basically the dogs are still here. I found a place that took me. There's Milo coming up the stairs, and also in Baxter or downstairs, you know. We started 15 minutes late so I could go take him for a walk. But I don't stay up as late anymore because I get up at 6:30 in the morning. I have to go take him for a walk. So it's like, you know, it's good though. I like it. I'm embracing this new lifestyle.
Yeah. It seems more active. How many walks do you take him on?
6:30 in the morning, first walk. Then I take them for their post lunch. So they get breakfast like at 9, and then I take them like midday, like at 12 or at 1. And then if I'm going to go out, if I'm going to go to the shop, 3 or 4 o'clock, I got to take them out again before I leave. And then if I get home before, and then if I go to karaoke, then I take them out again, like at 7 before I go to work. And then they're usually good again till the morning. They can hold it until the morning. If I get home like before 10, I'll take them out again. No matter what time I get there, I'll just as soon as I'll go take them out real quick. But I can't take them out too late because we're at the edge. We're like there's a couple of more places that are getting built around here.
Yeah.
But we're basically at the next street over is like the desert, you know?
Oh.
I mean, a few blocks down is the desert. Hey, down. So there's coyotes. There's fucking every time I get here late, there's skunks. There's raccoons. There's wildlife out here.
Dang.
So
do you have a backyard?
No backyard.
Okay, so that's
the basic.
Hence the walks.
That's the main thing is that that was the main thing that I was like, okay, I need a place with a backyard, and I got a place without a backyard. So, but it also forced like that huge shift of I can't just leave the door open and not worry about it. It's now I have to get up, get my little baggies, get my keys, put my shoes on.
Oh my God. You're going to be like a dog park dad.
Yeah. And it's not that, it's just that I have to take 2 walks because I have 3 dogs. And if I take all 3 of them at the same time, it's like.
You kept Milo? I don't know why I thought it was only the 2.
No, I have 3 dogs. So I take Milo and also the 2 young guys first because they're the most powerful ones. Because if I take Baxter with them, it's like a whole fucking thing. Yeah. Then I bring them back, leave them home, grab Baxter. He's patiently waiting by the door. And then I take him for a quick walk. So it's actually like 8 walks a day if you count it because I have to take the 2 dogs. Yeah. Every time it's twice.
And you're still going to the gym
No, I haven't gone to the gym, but I'm still losing weight. That's the one thing I haven't incorporated.
Yeah, you're skinny mini right now.
Yeah. I haven't gone back to the gym. I'm going to go back to the gym because I'm waiting to go on Mounjaro, one of those Ozempic style drugs.
Oh, no way. Wait, you're going to become like a Hollywood Ozempic girly.
Yeah. No, yeah. So, yeah. I think they want me to because I still have to get a couple of surgeries for my knee and my hernia. So I have to do so they want me to lose like another 30-40 pounds before they do that. So they're pretty confident that if I go on one of these, since I've already started losing weight, that I can do that. So I'm still a little like, you know, because I mean, in theory, I can keep doing what I'm doing and just change my diet and start exercising more, and I can do it on my own. But it's like the technology is there.
The technology's there, yeah. Also, you already lost a ton of weight, so you know.
So that's basically my update on life. Thanks for everybody still hanging around.
Yes.
Hey, Dentlog, hey, Bella, Aaron Conley, Chimba. everybody else on Instagram that's still chilling. If you want to come over to the YouTube channel where we can see your comments,
Yes, come comment on the
be careful with
please.
those. Yeah, man, be careful with those drugs, bro. I know. I've been like, trust me, they offered me Ozempic like a year ago, and I turned it down, and I did my research, and then all these other things were happening, and then I had to wait for insurance. And I'm still waiting for insurance, but I'm pretty sure, based on a couple of other recommendations and some stuff that I'm looking at, that Mounjaro was the one that I was most comfortable with, because there is a chance that it can fuck you up, and also you lose body mass as well as muscle if you don't do weight lifting and weight training while you're on it. So it'll help you with your cravings, and it doesn't make you want to drink or eat a lot, but if you don't add exercise, and if the food that you consume isn't nutritious, it can make you sick. It can make you like that's why it's good for these like Hollywood types, because they have a chef that prepares like a super nutritious, perfect small meal for them, right? But for regular people, like if you're on that shit and you go to McDonald's and you just have like a double cheeseburger and that's all you eat,
You're gonna purge.
it's not good. No, but I'm just saying, if you're only eating shitty food that's not nutritious, you're not going to want to eat anything else. So the nutritional value of the stuff that you do want to eat has to be high, if that makes sense, because it just it just takes away your hunger.
Gotcha.
And it's just like, I don't really, and then so you're like, okay, I'll eat, but you'll eat something small. So when that thing that you choose to eat has to be high in nutrition,
You got to make it count.
yeah, or else you could get like bulimia or whatever the fucking anemia. You can get a bunch of stuff, and you can lose a lot of muscle if you don't also weight train.
Oh my god.
So yeah, so if I do go on that, or when I do go on that, that's when I have to. By then, I have to be going to the gym.
Are you going to be updating us?
Yes, that's part of the reason that I also have the Substack, so that I can do my director's vlog, so that I can do sort of fat boy on a diet, like weight loss sort of stuff, et cetera, et cetera. So yeah. So we'll see how all that goes here, and I'll put a link to the Substack here as well in case you guys want to follow me there.
I'm on Bonzo's team. I'm also like, be careful, take care of yourself, please.
Yeah, that's the other thing, is just I have to, shit. I got it. Also, it's helping me fix a lot of the stuff that's wrong with, weight, health stuff. So listen, we're trying our best here. We're trying our best.
Yeah.
But I do appreciate everybody's support, help, and everybody that helped me while I was moving. And it was, listen, it's been quite a last 2 years. So
It's been, it's been a roller coaster. It's been a roller coaster, to say the least.
Sophia's on Team Bonzo. She got that. So
it's meant to be. Bonzo, I missed you.
One thing I had to ask you, because you got a tattoo in Medellin, but you got it at a TJ Taco Taco shop, right?
Yes, exactly. Yeah, precisely.
Yeah.
I got 2 tattoos, but yeah, the first one was in Medellin. And we went to a tattoo shop.
0 tattoos at my tattoo shop, by the way.
I know. Well, listen here. This is gonna hold on. This is gonna solve everything. Hold on. I got 2 tattoos in a place where I didn't care as much. I'm leaving my arm for your tattoo place. Okay.
Right.
This is sacred. And so when I went to get the tattoo, I was like, okay, it can't be in a sacred spot. That's for home. That's for planning. That's for, someone I trust and stuff like that. So see, I'm saving myself for you guys at SoCal Tattoo Main Street.
Thank you.
Yes. But I did get a tattoo in Medellin, and it just so happened to be at the spot called TJ Tattoo. And I don't know, tell me why, like growing up, did you watch a lot of The Simpsons?
I did.
Okay, because everyone in Colombia is obsessed with The Simpsons. Like y'all will, it's on everything. You will quote things from it. It's hilarious. And so anyway, we had been having like a lot of exchanges with locals, and for some reason The Simpsons kept coming up, and so we were just like giggling about it. And at the tattoo shop, I'm about to get this tattoo, right? And I asked my tattoo artist, I'm like, oh, so like what inspired the name? Like, is the owner from Tijuana? Like, is it Tijuana, like Mexico, like what is it representing, you know? And he's like, yeah, you remember that scene in The Simpsons where they go to TJ? And I was like, no. So he shows me the video, and it's just exactly that. It's from that episode where they go to Tijuana, Baja California, Mexico, and they named the tattoo shop owner named it after that. So it is Tijuana Tattoo, and I got my Mi Chimba tattoo there.
Yeah, this Homero is actually really funny.
Homero, yeah, I agree. I agree.
I mean, I quote The Simpsons every day, and I do have that.
Ooh.
I do have that sign at the tattoo shop that is based on a quote from The Simpsons. When he was going to jump Springfield Gorge, and his mom took him to see the Evel Knievel character.
Yeah.
And he's like, he's gonna jump Springfield Gorge, and he's like, cool. And then he talks to him, he's like, hey man, listen, bones heal, chicks dig scars, pain is temporary, glory is forever. So I have a sign at the tattoo shop that says
pain is temporary, glory is forever.
Chicks digs tattoos, skin heals, pain is temporary, glory is forever.
Oh, that's perfect. Yeah. That's freaking perfect.
So yeah, definitely can get on board with quoting The Simpsons.
Yeah, no, I watch The Simpsons and I love it, but I it's not like my most quoted, But yeah, I got that little tattoo. It's on my ankle. It's cute. And then got another one in Santiago.
Like The Simpsons, but not anymore because it's too pathetic for my taste and it plays too safe in my opinion. Oh, after 40 seasons, Vinziger.
It's still on, first of all.
And it predicts in the future how many times. Come on.
I'm still surprised it's still on. Is it really? Like on Prime?
Yeah, they're still churning out episodes. I mean,
what? Yeah, there's no way it's that funny anymore. But whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, man. So yeah, we're back here, guys.
Wait. Before we move on, you also got tattoos, did you not?
Yes, I did.
Speak on it. How many and where, and is it a tramp stamp?
So let me see if I can. Here, this is a good change here. Let me see if I can share my other screen here. I can share this tab.
2 screens.
I don't have multiple tabs, so I'm going to share this tab. All right. So, this is a tattoo that I got, which is a BoJack Horseman.
Oh, you got it on your back?
Yeah.
Yo, why didn't you show me that the other day?
Because I was dressed.
Well, this is
at a white party. I'm going to sit there. Yeah. No.
It was a button up. You could have been like,
So basically, I've been the sort of guinea pig for all the apprentices at the shop, and so Paola she did a little polar bear tattoo on my arm that I think you saw, and then we were gonna do another tattoo, and she was like, "What do you want?" And I was like, "Well, we already got like." On my arm right here, I have you can see the outside of that bull that I have because I have a snake. Because I'm the year of the snake, I have the Taurus symbol, and then I have the polar bear, which is kind of one of my spirit animals. And then I was like, I love horses. I always love horses, and I love BoJack. So I was like, what about a BoJack right there? And then that became like a whole thing about, well, I'm just gonna put a bunch of cartoon characters across the top of my back. So, and then hey.
Pause for dogs. Hold for dogs.
Wait a second. Let me mute and yell at them for a second.
Okay. Well, while he does that, does anyone in the chat watch BoJack Horseman? If so, speak now. I recently started watching it only because Luis loves it, and not gonna lie, it's a really good freaking show. So I am excited to continue watching. I still haven't caught up on Rick and Morty though, so still kind of needing to catch up on that. I haven't seen the last few seasons, but we'll get there. Honestly, lately, and this is terrible, I've been watching a lot of Bridgerton. So chat, please tell me, what have you been watching and what should I watch? Let me know. Luis is being attacked by Oso.
It's my
I
love.
watched it and it was fine too hipstery, but fine. Okay, more of an anime guy. All right, Vinsinger.
Listen, where are you at in BoJack?
Oh, dude, I'm still like early on.
You gotta push through season 1, okay?
Okay.
Because season 1's got some really great moments, but they didn't get the balance of serious versus silly all the way right until season 2.
Okay.
And then season 2 is better than season 1. Season 3 is better than season 2. And then season 4 and 5, I think, are pretty equal. But it is a show that gives you the silly as well as like the serious moments. But in season 1, I think it leans more silly because it's creating that whole anthropomorphic world where it's like the Quentin Tarantulino, and there's people that are animals, there's people that are there's animals that they eat, and there's animals that talk. So it's creating that whole universe, but then later on it gets it just right. I think
it finds its footing a little more.
And I think it's one of the best. It's one of the funniest shows. I love cartoons. Obviously, it's one of the funniest shows, like adult cartoons of all time, and I think it's one of the best shows about depression of all time. So BoJack isn't perfect, but I really enjoy the show. So
but now he's on your back,
and now he's on my back. And I got and I also had this Oni finished by Eric, which was one of our guest artists.
Oh whoa!
So this is the back of my right arm. So yeah, so I'm all over this place with tattoos that I got done by different artists and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, but all right, here you go.
So on your back, are you gonna want to do like? Is it gonna look like the founding fathers? Like, are they gonna be like next to each other, just faces, or what are you thinking on that one?
I have BoJack here, and then I had another apprentice that wanted to do some work, so I got a master shake from Aqua Teen Hunger Force on this side.
Shut up.
I got a master shake over here that I let him do, and then I'm going to do Ramses, our Cuban artist. He showed me this picture of a Bowser, and he's Bowser like this, and he's like spitting fire. Yeah. So I'm gonna have him put like a microphone in his hand, and that's gonna be like
karaoke.
Yeah, it's good because I do teaching.
Oh, that's so good.
So it's gonna be Bowser like spitting into hot fire into a mic. I'm gonna put that center back, and then I don't know, like I don't know, I don't know if I'll do like a Rick and Morty, but maybe like I'll do maybe the other Aqua Teens on this side, and just like a collage of like, you know, cartoons and stuff on my back. You know,
I'm excited to see the.
Because I don't got no more room, and it's like you're at a tattoo shop. You're at a tattoo shop, and it's like when it gets boring, everybody's like, guess
get a tattoo. Yeah.
And it's like, I'll tattoo you, you tattoo me, I'll tattoo you next week, this and that. There's like everybody's tattooing each other. And then when nobody else wants to get tattooed and the apprentice or somebody wants to practice, I'll be like, all right, set it up.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
It's so funny because your arms, I feel like it's a totally different style of like, artwork. It looks very badass. Like I feel like if I didn't know you, but I saw you on the street, I'd be like, oh, that's a scary dude, like he's aggressive or whatever, like he's, scary. But if you go to the beach and you take your shirt off, your back says nerd. It's very like, yeah. It's like, no, I'm an actual dork. It's your real personality. It's like,
right, but the thing is like some people get super anal about it because they're like, oh, I want only this style, I want only that style.
It's like, no, mess around with all of it.
Yeah. Did you so like this is because you can see the sleeve in this one, right? So
yeah,
if you meet me, you just see like, oh, okay, he's got the whole sleeve going there, but but and then tattoos on the other. I mean, it's listen,
it's a bad motherfucker.
I own a tattoo shop, so I'm sort of steering into the curb, right?
Yeah, you Are you there all day?
No, I'm there for a couple of hours a day. Like I still have my day job, so I'm here in the morning, and then after I settle everything in, and I'll go there usually. Like today, I didn't go because I had a stream and I had to do a bunch of stuff here. But I was there yesterday till late. I was there, 5-6 days a week. But I have people that manage the shop when I'm not there, and we're good.
Nice.
Thank you guys for hanging as I had to calm my dogs down. Let's see, what shows are people recommending here?
I've been wanting to watch the Fallout one. Yeah.
I know you're an anime guy, Vinziger. Ultraman. I want to see Ultraman. Is Ultraman the continuation of Big Hero? Is that who the kid becomes, Ultraman, or is Ultraman its own thing? For some reason, it feels like Big Hero or whatever that show was. Outer Range is good, and Fallout. I want to check out Fallout. Can you enjoy Bonzo? Can I enjoy Fallout if I never liked the game?
My brother said yes.
Yes.
Okay. Yes, that's what he said. So it's pretty good.
Have you guys considered appearing on Brandon, the anime guy's anime? He's buddy with Polly from the Latino Slant. Hey,
I'd be down, but I don't think I don't think I have much to contribute to anime talk. I've only seen like 2 animes before,
I mean, if you want to go like strictly anime as like animation, I am big on American animation, and I'm
America.
I'll put BoJack and Aqua Teen Hunger Force and Lucy Daughter of the Devil and Metalocalypse and all these shows from the early Adult Swim days, which were all anime. Robot Chicken. I think Robot Chicken is claymation though. Mm-hmm. So I'm down. Hey, and we had a animated feature this year at the Latino Film Festival with Jorge.
Yes, we did.
Can you believe that we met Jorge as well as you weren't there for Cheech. I got to meet Cheech.
No, I was not. Could not rally. So sorry.
I got to meet Cheech.
What was that like? Tell us. I don't think you spoke on the Cheech experience.
The Cheech experience was very good because it was very touch and go on whether it was not going to happen. As soon as I found out that they were going to do a tribute to them, I immediately volunteered to do the Q&A. Yes, it was a great film festival weekend, Kata Nation. I got volunteered to do the Q&A, and then I was a little bummed because one of the people that were one of the executives or people that were on the board of the festival ended up snatching the Q&A from me, but they ended up doing a really good job. And I got to ask a question during the Q&A, and then I was able to use a little bit of the juice that I have for working with the festival for MiGente Show, and that video will be out in a little bit too because I'm still doing some tweaks to it. I was able to get like a 3-minute interview for MiGente Show on my phone and talk to Cheech. And basically, what do you get to do in 5 minutes is tell him how big of an icon he is, how much he meant to you and your friends when you were growing up, and how much, Born in East LA and all these other movies that he made and his records meant to me. Talk to him about legalization and about whether when they were doing, because they were, at the forefront of legalization in the 70s and the 80s, whether he envisioned how awesome it is to live in like a legalized future, and so stuff like that. I obviously asked him what his favorite strain was. I asked him if you
you did not.
Offered him. He's like, I was like, what's your favorite strain? And he's like, free. I was like, well, I got a blunt if you want to smoke one. And obviously, I was the 8 millionth person to offer to smoke a blunt with him.
Yeah.
But basically the issue was that since he's been touring with that movie, From the Rough, I think it's called, or there was this movie about these Mexican caddies that were allowed to caddy on a golf club, but weren't allowed to play in it.
Yeah.
Since he's touring, he's got his gummies. They have a weed michelada now, a chichelada or something. I don't know what it's called, but so he's got all these projects, and he had gone to a film festival in Texas, and I guess they hounded him, and they were like following him from like his hotel room or back to his hotel room, to the movie theater, and all this shit was happening, and he's getting up there in age. So when the day that he was coming to the festival, they were like, "Listen, we need a rope," because usually, after the Q&A is like with Jorge, the movie ends, the Q&A ends, and then boom, there's a line
to meet
people
them
that want to go in and say hi, shake your hand, take pictures, and they're like, none of that. They're like, none of that. And then I was able to go back to the art hub, to the like VIP area back there, where he had a scheduled interview with like KPBS. And then the people that were there, they're like, all right, we're gonna give you like 3 minutes with them, and that was cool. So it was definitely a bucket list item, like definitely an icon from my youth. And
yeah.
And stuff like that. So yeah, it Ultraman is a very power. Okay. I just thought for some reason that it reminded me of Big Hero. Brandon wouldn't mind bringing on, since he does his show and you show you guys some anime and memes, regardless they contribute or not. All right, well, set it up.
Get in touch.
Set it up. Let it give them
or email MiGenteShow@gmail.com
or Big Chief Burrito or MiGente Show on Instagram. Have them hit us up.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll be having everybody back on that we used to have. I mean, Polly's always welcome. Rosa, we'll try to get
Liz. We need a Taylor update.
A Taylor update. We got to get all that shit going. So we got to do Noname's Way. We'll get back on it.
Yes, it's the same link, by the way. We'll share the link to Noname's Way, but you guys, it never changes. So always submit, and we will read it that following Tuesday.
All right. So
okay. So I feel like you're reading the Instagram comments, and I'm not in it. I don't know what.
No. The Instagram comments. Most of the people have moved over here to YouTube, but I just see when people have joined. So actually, I can do this if you want to see it. But I want to
see what the people are saying.
So see, you can see this is what the Instagram feed looked like. You can see from everybody that joins. It just basically tells you how joins and stuff. People,
Gotcha.
So we're good. But yeah, we're live here everywhere. We're live on X. We're live on Twitter. Oh, so we went to so before we jump into some tabs, let's get people what my
oh yes, the poster. We finally reconnected. Was it last week? This weekend. That's where you were leading, right?
The party?
The party, yeah.
Yeah, give me a second.
Yeah.
Let's show that. Did you see my reel?
I saw it.
Okay, I'm gonna share it with everybody in case they didn't.
I shared it on mine as well.
Let's talk about it. Behind the scenes at a white party. I'm gonna cut the music on and off. That way they don't get. But this was the party. That was the guy with the breadsticks. That's one of the hotties they gave away.
Mm-hmm.
They auctioned.
Whoa.
There was hotties, and it's us there talking at the white party. There's Jordan, who was the MC. Mm-hmm. There's girls. There's Sofia putting her beer down.
I was like, "Oh right."
Before she goes off to get auctioned off. So what a
weird experience that was.
We got to go to a white party. Yeah, Saturday was a weird day because I started off in like the most cultura place in San Diego, which is the Mujeres Brie House. Latinos and twinks and gays and lesbians all commuting at a great brew house. And
the most intersectional cultural hub, like beautiful, artsy people,
artsy artists. That's very inclusive. Mm-hmm. And then they had an event there for the San Diego Latino Film Festival and the Max Center, which runs the festival. So I wanted to make sure I was supported, but then Sofia was paranoid that nobody was going to bid on her at the auction. So she wanted to turn on. I
wanted to give you your gift, and I wanted to see you.
She wanted to turn my life into a sitcom episode. So it was the classic, come bid on me at the auction, charity auction, so that I don't get embarrassed. And I had to make a decision on the spot because, and my favorite part was when you were like, sort of like, and this was great. When you were like, all right, you and the other girl were like sitting there, and you guys are both very attractive ladies, right? But the two girls that were there, the other two chicks were just like stunning, right? They were like,
they were models.
They were models. They were like models.
Yes.
Shout out Kelsey and I think it's Adriana, I believe,
Yeah.
or Adrian. And the look on your face when it changed, when
We're
I was
like, we can't go after them.
When I introduced you to her, and you were just like,
we're like, not going after them.
You're like,
that's for fucking sure.
okay.
Yep. No, we were like, that's the standard. No, get me the fuck out of here.
I gave you a hug, and I was like, oh,
and
man.
when was your moment to back out too? Because you were kind of down. You were like, yeah, I'll be in the auction, and then you backed out. When was the moment that you were like, no?
I was just like, when it started, I was like, no.
There was only two dudes.
Yeah,
and one guy was kind of sad. I think his parents had to bid on him.
Yeah. And then
one guy, did you see what happened? The hot guy that went up and they're just like, this is whoever the fuck. And then everyone's like, oh, whatever, 50, 75, whatever, right? And then this one woman, this cougar lady, comes up to the stage and whispers 500 and then leaves. And then Jordan's, we're all just like, what the fuck?
Do you want to know what happened after that? Like,
I don't want to know. I'm scared. Sarah and I were scared for this man. We were so scared.
No. Do you know what happened after that? Because the whole thing was the charity action. Like, the lady, as soon as the bidding was over, she ran over to you with the square machine, and she was like, give me your credit card. Like, right away. They were like, you have to pay right away. Like he said when he started, you have to pay right away. Now, this cougar, she knew the owner, right? She knew like the main dude.
Yeah.
Right. And so she was bidding, and she's like, oh, fuck all this nonsense. She walked up and she's like, $500, right?
Yeah.
She walks back over to where I am, like directly next to me, and she's like, oh, blah, 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 whatever. And the lady comes over with the square machine, and she's like, where's your credit card? And she's like, oh, I know. Let's call him Paul. I know Paul.
Probably was his name, honestly.
It wasn't his name. So he's like, I know Paul. And she's like, I'm good for it. And she's like, no. You have to pay right now. It's a charity auction. It's separate from the party. You have to pay right now. And she's like, I'm good for it. I'm okay. And then she turns to Paul and she's like, Paul, am I good for $500? And he was like, Paul, you know me. Am I good for $500? And then he was like, yeah, but it's not even my thing. It's like a charity. They got to get the money directly. And you know me, Paul. I'm good for 500. I'm good for it. And like the lady was just sitting there, and then Paul said something to her or whatever, and then it got dropped, right? But then very soon afterwards, one of the guys that was from, like, I don't know if he was security or who he was, but he was white. And he comes over and he like grabs her and talks to her for a second and leads her away.
What?
To be seen again that night.
What? What is this party we went to? Oh my God.
Yeah, I was eavesdropping on a lot of conversations. It was La Jolla White Party. And there was maybe 25 total people that weren't white.
And that's being generous. I was like maybe 10.
No, there was a few. There was a few because you have to count the band, some of the models, some of the organizers, some of the.
No, I feel like you can't count staff. Let's not count staff, just attendees.
20 non-white people. Because there was maybe, like 300, 400 people.
Because every time I saw a person of color, it was like, oh, and then I'd be like, oh, you're a security guard. Got it. Oh, you're working with whatever. I'm like, I didn't see a ton.
You're an organizer.
Yeah, you're an organizer. Yeah, I didn't see a ton that were just there to party.
It was all white, all white, all white.
It was all like the Oscars. It felt like the Oscars, everyone.
No, it was
fun though.
But it couldn't have been for me because I was dressed like colorfully. I was at this place at the brew house, and then all of a sudden I have to drive to La Jolla. I have to change in the car, put on my white clothes, and walk in there. And it was just such a switch.
Culture shock. Yeah, the code switching was intense.
It was definitely, but it was a fun time. And then, like I said,
and it was for a good cause too. I was like, we're making money for Alzheimer's, which is
Alzheimer's. Yeah. So we got to go, and then I mean, it was the joke was like, hey, you know, then I seen you at Bohemian Grove, or you know, hey,
yeah.
People were like,
did you ever use that at all?
I did say it like once to somebody, but they went over their head. Because I was gonna have like, oh yeah, I saw you by the sacrifice pit. You had the 2 little Filipino children.
Oh my god!
And I would you were having an androchrome, whatever the fuck that thing is that they get. Adrenochrome sandwich.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. No, it was it was fun. It was fun to see how the other side lives. You know.
And how do they live after 9:30? Is they have full on sex on the yard.
Why do you gotta be a snitch
in front of people? Because people want to know that these parties turn into orgies.
Yeah, you guys, they really do. We were, yeah.
So yes, I saw it first, and then
mortifying.
And then they confirmed it. But I went by. We were leaving, and they were like, people were joking. Yeah, after 10 o'clock it gets handsy. People that had been at the party before were like, yeah. Around midnight, people go off into these separate rooms, and there's crazy shit happening. And I was like, all right, but
I believed it, but I didn't think it was gonna.
Yeah. And then I go to the bathroom before I leave, and I go to the other end of the party where the food was. Also, spaghetti.
It was against the food, bro. Oh my god.
Also, who serves spaghetti at a white party? Savages.
That was the funniest part ever.
Savages. They serve spaghetti.
Marinara sauce everywhere.
Marinara sauce everywhere at a white party.
Yeah.
So I see this dude and this chick. They're making out by the table. And they're full on like macking, like he's on her butt and stuff. Like they were on it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, all right, get some, you know. But I'm standing there, but they're acting like I'm not there, like nobody's there, like they're alone. Mm-hmm. And I go to the porta potty, disgusting, by the way. And
I avoided those like the plague. Get it.
I go to the porta potty, and I come out. And he's got her flipped around, and he's full on like,
yeah. Because we were leaving already. We had said our goodbyes, and so Sarah and I were leaving the opposite way. But Sarah was like, "I need to use the restroom," so we went back, and that's I guess when you were exiting, and so she went to the port. So same scene.
Yeah.
Her dress was fully up.
Yeah, they were on it.
And then I think you told somebody on the exit because whoever you told on the way out. We saw the lady come in and tell them to stop, like to tell them, like, you guys.
Oh, well, no. All I said was because then I had to go find because I had parked in like the employee lot or whatever, and I had to go find the person with the clicker, and then we had to go all the way down the hill to find the clicker so I could go back up and stuff. And the lady that helped me, she's like, "So how was the party? How'd you like it? Blah blah blah." And I was cool. I was like, I have to leave, but it looks like everybody's having because they're full on banging. In the yard right now. And she looked at her watch and she was like, oh, it was 9:30. She was like, oh shit, they started early this year.
We did leave pretty early, you're right?
Yeah, they're like, oh wow, they started early this year. And I was like, oh shit. So it wasn't like, oh my god, it was like, oh, they started, you know.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was like
I usually start to like after like close to midnight, and I was like, oh shit, I guess they're on it today.
These old white people, man, they can party. I don't know. I was like ready to go. I was like, I'm tired.
But it was weird because they were 2 of the few non-white people at the party.
The lady was blonde. What do you mean?
She was blonde, but she was Latina.
Oh, ooh.
Yeah, yes.
The plot thickens.
Yes. So I mean, I know we're probably not going to get invited back because of all the behind the scenes stuff, but it was a good time to do it once.
Well, not after this.
Not after this, or the reel, or the promotion of behind the scenes. I think
the reel is fine. What do you mean? The reel is tasteful and lovely.
Tasteful, you know. Yeah.
You can use the promo.
Shut out my shirt. You know that? You recognize this?
Yes. Wait, is that? Hold on. Andre the Giant? Is that the Giant?
That's Andre the Giant.
And then the guy, what the fuck is his name?
You know this movie? Come on.
Yeah, no, I know this movie. Hold on, I'm blanking.
Pool test
I know nothing.
failed. Pool test failed. As You Wish. Princess Buttercup.
Oh, yes. Okay, fucking The Princess Bride. Thank you.
There you go. Thank you.
There it is. I was like, I know this. It took me way too long to watch that movie. Also Star Wars, though. A lot of classics. I still have not seen Lord of the Rings.
It's a Princess Bride shirt, but in the style of the old Death Row Records.
Yeah.
The Death Row Records picture that had.
Oh, that's cool.
With Tupac and Snoop and Dre.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father.
You can father prepare to die. Yes.
Yeah. So that's basically that was us at the white party.
That was fun. Very interesting. Sarah and I were just people watching, kind of like, because she's a stand-up comic. I'm like, you're gonna do a whole bit about this, aren't you? She's like, oh yeah. I'm like, as you should.
As one does.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let's we've been live for an hour and 15 minutes. Let's knock out some of these tabs that I've been having. Some of this stuff is really, really old.
No, do we even have to?
I think it's funny to just to kind of like see how long it's been and how I've been saving stuff. We don't have to go over any of these. Why would you choose to go the hardest way? Why would you choose to go underneath?
Also, chose the hardest path. My baby does that too.
All right. Anyway, all right. Let's do it.
It's gonna be like, did you know Taylor Swift is dating that football guy?
Oh yeah, true. Basically, almost that.
The Ukraine was invaded. It's gonna be old news.
Ukraine?
All right.
I don't think it's that bad. I don't think it's that bad. All right. Let's see what we got. All right.
Bye, Bonzo. Says gotta fly. Thanks for tuning in.
All right. What do we have here?
I don't know. Surprise me.
Sure, you want to be surprised? Let's see.
Oh, I feel I'm gonna be with all of these.
Let's do this one right here. Madonna calls out concert goer for sitting down during LA show only to see fan is in a wheelchair.
Oh, I love when this happens. Oh, she's not the first one. This has happened before, hasn't it? That's embarrassing, Madonna.
That's good times right there.
How
Madonna
old is she?
A fan who wasn't standing among the cheering crowd during her show Thursday in Los Angeles. When was this? This was March.
Oh my God. Okay, we're not backed up that badly. Did we hiatus before I went? Like, how soon after the Latino Film Festival did we hiatus? I think that was our last show.
Yeah. No, we had I think a couple of shows after that, but it's been a while.
It's been a while. Okay.
It's been a while.
Yeah, checks out.
You
can't just blame me, okay? I was only gone one of the month.
All right. Anyway, I just thought that one was funny here. So that's always funny when that happens. Let's see what else we have. Let's see. Okay. So, this one's more recent. Trad wife. Oh, okay. So I have a couple of tabs on this one.
My favorite.
So this is an interesting story. Trad wife sales manager fired after using N-word in foul mouth cooking video.
Oh, yes. I did see this one.
So this girl got fired for saying the N-word.
Right now, they're married to broke ass, and they don't care. We don't give a about your money. I couldn't care less about your money. Okay.
So she posted a video on TikTok where she says broke ass N-word, and she gets she's a trad wife and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
So she gets fired from her job. So which means she wasn't really a trad wife to start with, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then she posted a video. Basically, she just kind of. So this is the funny part about this is that she claimed to be a trad wife, but she had a job, and she uses that word because she does it, and then so she decides to sort of steer into the curve.
Yes.
in high school, like the weird theater kids and the anime people, and you know who I'm talking about, the people we didn't hang out with. So they've grown up now, and they're the ones making the laws. They're the Mark Zuckerbergs. They're the Faucis of the world, the fucking nerds. Those fucking dorks that never got laid in high school, and they've got a major chip on their shoulder against the normies. That's why you see all these fat ass fucks making laws. Oh, you can be obese and anorexic. Okay, sure. They're the ones inventing clown world. They're the ones in media. They're the actors. You wonder why actors are so politically leftist? Oh, right. Loser theater kids. They're the theater kids who grew up, and now they're telling me and you what to think. They're telling me and you what to do, and they're making the laws in this country. Well, it's time to stand the fuck up and stop being scared. Like, why are we scared of these people? They were massive losers in high school, and they're massive losers today. It's time to put the motherfucking nerds back in their place. Stand the fuck up.
Okay, right. This is sad. Yeah. It's giving like never grew up, high school cheerleader. Those were the best days of her life. Like right. What?
So she decides, okay, basically then she says, thanks Black community for helping to launch my new career in conservative media. She wrote on X. You all played a role.
There it is.
You are. So basically that's kind of that's step one of this process where, you know, it's very easy to be, as we know, a right-wing grifter, right?
Yeah.
You know,
I keep telling you, we need to steer that way. Come on.
I mean, I think
millionaires by now.
I think we should do like an ironic, like a right-wing segment, and then just like drop that and just see if we pick up people that are like just showing up.
Two Latinos, two MAGA Latinos.
Right. So she basically posts all these videos about how she doesn't give a fuck anymore, and she just okay, that's it. I'm going to steer into the curve, and I'm going to give me a second here. I'm going to steer into the curve, and you guys, you can't tell me nothing, and I'm going to be a right-wing media influencer.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and I have a thread here that I need to find. Give me a second.
Yeah.
Because it gets super funny after that.
There's what?
So basically, where are my threads? Give me a second. I'll find it right now. So she says, oh, I don't give a fuck. I don't care about nothing, blah, blah, blah. And
right.
Exactly, right. And then this happened. On threads.
I was waiting. I was like, and then this happened.
Oh my God, not the white girl who said the N-word a few days ago, got fired, then went on X, bragged about how she was going to be a conservative media darling. Well, they said thanks, but no thanks, because they found out she exclusively dates Black men. Which makes her use of the N-word even more insidious. And she's also Jewish. Whoa. What sweet poetic justice. She did all that for them to reject her in the most unceremonious and disrespectful way. Congratulations.
What? Are you serious? Is that facts, actually?
Basically, yeah.
It did roll off the tongue. I mean, listen,
yeah.
Oh my God. Okay, so she dates Black men, and she's Jewish. Although that part... They don't have to. I know that there's anti-Semitism within the right-wing grifter media, but there's also pro-Israeli sentiment. So, you know, right now I feel like she's got a shot.
Kind of interesting. Yeah, that's interesting.
You know.
Yeah.
And as long as the Black men that she dates are also right-wing, I feel like it could be poetic. But did they specifically like shoot her down, or because from what I heard, she went on some sort of mediums like and did interviews. But she hasn't gotten a job or anything, right?
Yeah, no, I mean, I think it was more like she thought she was going to be like, you know, like she
like Rittenhouse or like one of those.
Yeah,
like,
she thought it was like, oh, in the bag. I got caught saying the N-word. I'm a trad wife. It's going to be like automatic. And it turned out that people were like, you're not really like a true believer.
Yeah.
You
know? It was kind of like Pearl. I mean, she is a true believer, but she's also like extremely cringe and, you know, misogyny, all of that. So they don't super accept her either.
Yeah. So it was kind of just funny things that I picked up over the time here. This one is definitely old.
What is it? What is it?
Oh yeah, this one.
Michael Jackson passed away.
No, this one. Lizzo says she quits.
What?
Tired of being dragged by public. Did she stay retired? I'm not sure. This was in March of last year. Lizzo says she quits.
Is she still being dragged though? Is she? I thought people dropped that by now.
I don't know. I guess who's to say?
Who's to say? Also, I think one of my problematic takes was that I was on her side, right? Like, I don't think if I recall, I don't know, I'll have to listen to the podcast, but if I recall, I wasn't like totally anti Lizzo. I wasn't like stand with her, but like I wasn't totally anti her. Like I was like, yeah, that was shitty, but I don't think we should cancel her.
Yeah. So we have two, and you're saying there's a chance here.
Ooh, okay.
All right.
Do tell.
So let's see. Share screen.
Male or females? Or they thems?
Both females. All right.
Both females, perfect. It's Pride Month, baby. Oh, we need to do a Pride episode next one. Okay.
Sacha Baron Cohen and wife Isla Fisher are divorcing after 14 years.
Okay, I did hear about that, and I am super sad because I thought they were a cute couple.
Yeah.
But hey, Isla Fisher's on the market.
Yeah.
She's gorgeous.
Yeah,
stunning.
Yes,
mistress.
Yeah,
Anything you say.
Yes, she can.
And he's tall.
He's tall and funny.
Yeah, and funny. There you go. That's all men need. Just be tall and funny.
You're tall, you're funny, you know. You
can be on SNL and get married to
every guy can be a 7, as they say.
Mm-hmm.
And along that same line, Natalie Portman and Benjamin Millipede have divorced after 11 years of marriage.
Oh my god! And you know what? These marriages.
A chance.
I know she's hot. I could talk to her about sand.
Yeah, I mean, sure.
How coarse it is.
Sure, how coarse it is and how horrible it is. It gets everywhere.
Yeah, exactly. Oh man, those marriages though, those are like successful long marriages for Hollywood. Anything past like 2 years is like, whoa.
Right. Yeah.
Wow, you did it.
11 years. I mean, you got 11 years with Natalie Portman or 14 years with Isla Fisher. That's a lot, you know?
Yeah, that's a lifetime in Hollywood. So kudos to them. And did you know that Ariana Grande is working currently with Penn Badgley, and society is just waiting for her to steal him from whoever he's with?
Really?
Yeah. Anyway, we'll see.
Oh my God.
Put a pin on that. We'll see what happens in a few months.
We will have to fall back to that.
Cut to them being like, Penn Badgley's divorced wife over Ariana Grande.
Yeah, no.
We'll see.
So let me see what else we have. Sinister theory about Finding Nemo. No.
Ooh.
All right, this is a rant that I've been thinking about that I think we're going to bring back our rant and or rave section where we have to rant about something. But apparently it's been finally happening where restaurants are ditching the QR code menu. Were you ever on board with this shit?
I'm gonna plead indifference. I don't think I was on board. I'm like, okay, we save paper. But it's also sometimes not, like sometimes my Wi-Fi is not working, whatever. So yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I guess I'm for it. Yeah, sure.
You're for the QR code menus?
I don't know. Sure. I'm indifferent. I don't know.
I gotta download a new app every time I go into a fucking Apple.
No, God, no, not download. No, you just you get your camera, you click it, and it's a button. It's a button.
There's always going to be an option of create an account, so you can get
No. I've never created an account.
There's no. Listen, okay, all right. I'll give you an example. Sometimes I go to the to 7 Mile to the 7 Mile Casino, and I'll play poker there, and you can get there. You can get through their app. You can see the entire menu, but there's nothing like being able to grab a menu and like peruse.
I mean, yeah, that I completely agree with. But I've never had to make a profile.
I just think
I will say
I mean,
that.
I understand during COVID and whatever, like less contact, paper, contamination, bullshit. But it's like a little bit too much. Those muchos, you know?
Okay. I can see that.
I'm glad. I, for one, am glad that restaurants are getting rid of that.
I guess. Here's the thing, though. As like a restaurant owner, I can see how easy it is to just adjust the menu if there's a change, as opposed to going to print out more menus. Like, oh, the chimichangas, we're changing it now. It's going to be it's like, it's easier. It's easier.
Just get a piece of masking tape and write over it.
Yeah, you're right. Little whiteout right over it. Yeah, we could do that. Yeah,
it's nothing. It's all right. All right, let me see. I'm gonna save some of these for our next episode because I'm looking at some cool stuff here, but we gotta cut down on some of these.
Yeah.
And I also like saved a bunch of random stuff into the episode tab for whatever reason. Okay, this is an interesting one. We'll do this one. This one came up a little while ago, and a lot of right wingers have been jumping on it. A TikToker uses a look counter to sort of try to shame a guy. So this attractive chick that's on TikTok was at a self-checkout place at a Walmart or her Whole Foods or something. Mm-hmm. And she basically at the checkout counter starts making a video. Okay, this is the video. Actually, no, this is Justin Timberlake.
It's like, wait, what? Why is
Justin Timberlake who caught a Dewey last night in the Hamptons.
He caught a Dewey?
He caught a Dewey.
Oh.
So this is the girl. This is the TikToker, right?
Okay.
And basically, I mean, good for her. So she's at a self-checkout counter, and this guy behind her right here is just waiting to use the fucking checkout, right?
Oh, I hate when they do this.
And instead of actually like checking out and going about her day, she's doing a video and just waits for him to like check her out or like look her way.
Dude, this is scum behavior.
And I'm just like, I just don't understand it.
And usually these girls do make this content as like to count how many times the man looks at her in the sense of like, oh, I feel objectified, or like, right? It's kind of like, oh, creepy dude alert, right?
Right.
But they're causing it. I remember, I think there was another one with a girl at the gym.
A lot of the gyms,
at the gym, yeah, where they're just like causing an inconvenience. And so, yeah, someone's looking at you, but they're like, they play it off in like a very like, oh, you know.
Right, so
pisses me off to no end.
He's just waiting for her. He's at the thing. Are you gonna like? All right. He's probably like, why does she have two phones?
That's him.
You're like, it's like, oh my god, I caught him. I'm gonna be able to make content from this.
This isn't.
That's what you guys are. Just a couple of meat bags.
Just call them a meat bag. There's no reason to call them a meat bag.
See, this is annoying. This is harassment. Like, some of these online creators are just stop. It hurts.
Can I call her a cunt?
Yes, you have my permission.
This little cunt thinks that she's all hot shit. Yeah, I mean, you're cute, but you know, maybe you don't have any other discernible talent other than being a white girl with a nice ass.
God, that'll make someone real ugly real quick.
Yeah, but come on, man. What the fuck? Who the fuck? Come on. He's an old dude. What the fuck? He's sitting there waiting. You got two phones in front of you, like just sitting there doing shit, and I can't glance over to see if you're moving or what the fuck are you doing? Like, come on.
Exactly. It's like making up a whole situation that isn't even happening just to get content. Like you're causing an inconvenience. These people, I feel like they should start giving out tickets for all these creators, also pranksters, like anybody that causes just any fucking
so that's
issue in society.
That's Lou's you ditzy broad.
Ditzy broad.
That's our new segment. You ditzy broad of the week.
You ditzy broad. You know,
All right.
if we keep going with this podcast and we get old, we are gonna have to be like, oh, that ditzy broad. We're just gonna be two old people
Broad.
talking.
All right, this one was this. Okay, this was a major story amongst incels, women and men, and it was the entire man versus bear debate.
Oh yes,
right.
Oh, that was a good one. That was a good one.
We missed the whole man versus bear debate.
Oh, we missed it. Damn.
Right, and it was very much like
divisive.
Hey. And okay, I gotta see if I can find this one meme that I found that was like so perfect.
Yeah.
Because it was like literally like a meme of oh, this one was it. This one was the meme. I want to see if I can share this. How do I share this? Okay. So if you guys missed it, obviously there was this whole thing happening where women were like, hey, would you rather be stuck in the woods with a bear or with a man? And a lot of women, for whatever reason, were, whether they were being tongue-in-cheek or whether they were trying to make a point about, feminicidio and male violence, were saying basically like, I would rather be with a bear because, bear kills because of his instinct, but man is, pieces of shit.
Yeah.
Right. So it sparked the whole incel debate about you don't get it, you ditzy broad.
Which and what's funny is that's the point. Like they'll be like, you fucking bitch, you rather be you stupid, and you're like, yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Look at you.
Yeah, exactly. That was it. So this was this was my favorite meme, which was like incels. Don't you get it? The bear will kill you, bitch.
Yeah. Exactly. They by their rage, they prove our point. It's like, yes, I'd rather take the bear. What the fuck?
Don't you get it? The bear will kill you. I mean, this is such perfect
That's so
memeage.
good. It really is. That's perfect.
That's meme of the year material right there.
Oh my god. That is really like what being an incel is in a meme.
Yeah, being a bear, it's not understanding the subtleties.
Yes, exactly.
All right, here we go. Oh man. So yeah, we missed that whole thing.
I choose the bear anyway.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, like
would you choose a man or a bear?
I would choose a bear.
Yeah, because I'm like the man could.
Well, no, I guess it's kind of disingenuous for me to say that because I think that I would choose a man because I think even though whatever the man is, like I can read a man's intentions better as a man.
Yeah.
And I'd like to think that I'm maybe larger. I mean, there's tons of dudes that are bigger and stronger.
Okay, how about this? Because the insinuation with a woman and a man being stuck there, you're assuming that the man is larger, all of that, right? So let's say a large, gay, horny man who is also aggressive. Larger than you can overtake you really easily.
Right. And I got the sweetest booty on planet Earth.
And, yeah, and he's gay and he's horny and you got the smooth booty. Yeah. Yeah. Now go.
All right, I'm going bear.
Yeah, right?
I'm going bear.
And he's an incel and he's backed up, man.
Listen, the bear's gonna strike me across the face and I'm gonna be dead or I'm gonna bleed out quickly.
Yeah, or the bear's just gonna ignore you and mind its business.
Gonna ignore me, or Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna go. I mean, I can offer the bear some cocaine.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like I'm sure if you reframe the question to a bear or a man who is dainty and adorable and gay and is gonna be your bestie, like who would you choose? Like yes, of course. Right. But the assumption with man is they can hurt me, for real.
Yeah, and I get it. I mean, like I immediately, understood. But not everybody is as progressive or reform progressive as I am, because obviously I'm not, and I'm not perfect.
Yeah.
But it is very funny that people. Like incels were just right away like, oh my god, you dumb broad.
You stupid bitch. Just don't get it.
A bear will kill you.
Yeah. It's so good. Who asked that question? It was like the dress debate. That was so good.
I mean, all we're gonna do is take away your right to bodily autonomy and make you have the babies and not be able to abort them after we rape you. But
Yeah.
other than that, right?
Yeah, nothing to fear here. What the hell?
I mean, you
Now
could get
shut up and stop whining.
you could get a good one though.
I'm a nice guy.
Not me. That's like the
not
people
me.
that were like not all men. Like after like that movie.
Which one?
You know what I'm talking about?
What?
Independent Woman, or the one about the chicks.
Barbie.
No, the other one. Promising Young Woman.
Yes. Yeah.
They were
a
like,
lot of triggered men.
why do they have to make the one guy turn out to be an asshole? He was like the one good guy.
It's like, that's usually how it goes.
Yeah. All right.
That's the message. You understood the message.
You got it, man.
You got it.
You got it.
Almost there.
All right. Should we do thirst trap or body shaming or misgendering or Nazi dogs?
Huh? Thirst trap the Nazi dogs.
Thirst trap? All right, here we go. All right, here we go. All right, let's go to Melissa. Melissa, let me get the.
Barrero?
I got a couple of Melissa stories here that we can go over.
Barrera.
Yes.
Barrera.
Yes. Let me get back over to our tab. And it's a little bit more difficult with just one screen. I'll have the two screens set up soon enough.
I'm excited. You also need some lighting, girl, because you're a little dark.
Yeah. I know.
Can't see your beautiful face.
I was going to set up lights and other stuff today, but I needed a nap.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right, here we go. Serving cunt to the extreme.
Yes. Is she a redhead?
In this picture? I don't know.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Hunty.
Mm-hmm. Let me.
I love the vibe too. This is very like horror-esque. I don't know. It's giving me Frankenstein. I don't know. Bride of Frankenstein. I don't know.
Let me see. Where is this one? Let me cue up this other picture here. Because she did an entire spread here. There's an episode on polyester, I believe it's called.
Polyester.
Yeah, I'll link it right here in case people want it. Melissa Barrera.
Oh.
Horror Abigail, her love for Ireland, and speaking out for what you believe in. So she did a whole spread for polyester.
Oh.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
Good shoot. I like it.
Yeah.
What did she say about speaking up for what she believes in? What's that regarding the Palestine thing? Because you're like, I did not read it.
Oh yeah, there's an article here. I'll link the article in case anybody wants to.
He did not read a word of it. That's fair. All right. You know what? I'm not even gonna knock you. I'll read it someday.
Bears will kill people, even women. Yes, they will. Yeah, so that was her thing. But we also have an article regarding one of the things that we talked about before, which was give me a second here. All right, here you go. I'm going to share this with you guys, and you can give me your thoughts. I have to take this call. Give me 1 second, Manuel. Let me mute myself.
He's busy. He's a busy man.
Did you see that?
No, I didn't see nothing. What? Okay. Good for her, but it's still fuck this movie. I stand with Melissa. Nev Campbell will return as Sidney Prescott. Yes, I heard about this. Okay, mixed feelings, guys. Here's the thing. I love Nev Campbell. My love for her is deep and genuine, but also Yeah, no, I mean, when it comes to my morals and what I believe in and all of that outside of entertainment, yeah, I'm gonna stand with Melissa Barrera. I don't think I'm gonna watch Scream 7 as much as I want to. I mean, I might pirate it, who knows, but I'm not paying for that. I just don't want to support a project that treated its cast members like that, especially the star. And they really didn't even back away from their choice to fire her until Jenna Ortega backed out as well. So to me, I don't know. Also, the script was going downhill anyway. I love Neve Campbell. I do. And if they got her back, that means that they paid her what she wanted, which good for her. Hope she's getting the bag. The movie's being made. I don't know, man. Spoilers, but like Dewey died. So like, I don't know. Like, what else is there left? It's just 2 original cast members. They did a whole trilogy. And now what? The third movie isn't going to have the main cast members who it's focused on. Now they have to come up with something a little more original and interesting. I guess I still have the secondary characters, but I'll pirate it. I'll pirate it.
Listen, it's gonna be like
Not giving a dime.
Okay, well, you know how like in Fast and Furious, Paul Walker died like 8 movies ago?
Yeah.
But he's still mysteriously taking care of kids right off camera somewhere.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be like the 2 sisters are like in hiding somewhere because they decided to go off the grid.
And then what? Neve Campbell's going on a Scooby adventure? Like, I don't understand.
Like, and then there's the new killer can't get to them, so they decide to go get Neve Campbell again.
Oh, fuck off!
In her giant man hands.
Yeah. Shut up! Do not speak ill of her. I love her, Daddy. I love her.
And so, basically, I mean, like you said, they fucked up.
Yeah.
They
stepped in it.
They stepped in it big time, and she ends up looking smart by turning down the previous movie and now getting the bag because they were in a position where they had nothing else they could do except offer her the bag.
Exactly. So I'm happy for my girl. Yes, go get it. But I don't know. As someone who's like a Scream purist, I love the original trilogy. I love this franchise. It's probably my favorite movie of all time. So it does hurt a little bit for it to be becoming Fast and Furious. You know, like I love the first Fast and Furious, and then now what it's become is this weird freaking, like, I don't even know what to call it. It's just trash. And I don't want Scream to go down that route. And I thought maybe this trilogy, while it wouldn't be as good as the original, it was at least going to be good. And now I'm like, okay, yeah, one more film to go. And yeah, no. So now it's just, I feel like they're just going to continue to beat a dead horse. And it's just going to be, this killer came back with this. I don't know. It's just, it sucks. It feels like they're ruining my childhood. It really does.
We're not, we'll catch a bootleg. We're not gonna give them any money.
I'm not giving them a dime.
Enzinger, what's going on here, buddy?
What's going on? So I'm not sure if it's a wise choice to use a bear. Oh man.
Yeah, bears will kill people. Yeah, listen,
yes,
listen.
That's the point.
It's a statement. It's a statement about the relationship and the power dynamic and how, yes, bears will kill people, but men
can do worse.
Men are very dangerous to women. And it's not necessarily a ABC 2 + 2 = 4 argument. It's a statement that they are making by saying, I'd rather be in the forest with a bear.
Yeah.
The statement about what they experience as women. It's not like a factual, the bear's got claws and teeth and they can climb a tree.
Yeah.
It's not a mathematical equation. It's a statement about the relationship and the power dynamics and violence against women by men. It has nothing to do with the bear.
And it's not a personalized attack to you as a specific, like as a man. Like if someone said, would you rather be stuck with a bear or with Lou? I'd be like, yeah, that's my homeboy. Of course, I'd love to be
I'm faster than him. The bear gonna get Lou.
But that's not the question. The question is just general bear or man. And men are scary. Men are dangerous. Men can do shit to women that a bear can only kill you or not kill you. That's it. You know, men can do worse. I'm just saying it's just like Lou said, it's about the power dynamic between men and women. So.
All right. What if it was this guy?
Wait, where's his neck? Where did his neck go?
The internet is a meme
That's
play.
not real.
What is this one? If Head and Shoulders was an actual human.
Oh, that's good. That is good.
I'm the only one wondering how he stole his bed sheet.
That's so mean.
He's built like a Snapchat logo. Dude looks like
that's good.
Bro looks like if his milk would come out at the top.
The comment sections are great.
Yeah. The internet's a tough place, man.
Oof, yeah.
Life's easier if you stay out of the comment section.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're wrapping up here. Let me
Wait,
see.
Vincent. Before we move on, Vince Singer said, "I'm only not going to watch Scream 5, 6, and 7 because it's unnecessary, and Spy Class handling difference of mindset, worldview, and whatever badly. Mostly 5, 6, and 7 are unnecessary." Okay.
Look, I'm 100% on board with tapping out of stuff once it stops serving you. I've tapped out of movie franchises after. I've tapped out of TV shows after certain seasons. It's I can't remember like I wish I would have tapped out of like Sons of Anarchy the last 2 seasons or the last season of Dexter.
Should have tapped out in Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones, you know what I'm saying? So sometimes the vibes are off, and it's like, all right, I'm done.
Yeah.
All right, we already.
I agree.
So it's all right. It's all right, and it's all right to not give a fuck. All right, this is let's do this one.
What?
Oh, Walker, it's been a long day without him. I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. Yeah, I think that's what they're gonna do with the 2 sisters in this. All right, Sofia.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yes. Presente.
You're recovering your donk.
Who? What?
Your donk.
My donk?
Yeah. So you go to.
Say that again.
What? If everyone feels comfortable, and I wasn't doing anything, just at the end of the day, I just need to have fun like everyone else. If you don't like something, stop hating and keep it for yourself. It's time to stop body shaming other people. I wanted to have fun with my siblings, but our day was ruined by all the people that were making fun of the size of my body. And the worst part is that they teach their kids to do the same. They kept taking photos of me, they gave me bad looks all the time, or just kept laughing at me. I know you may think that I am exaggerating, and that is my fault for being this is literally what God gave me, and I have to embrace every single part of me. Even if you have a condition or you look different, you shouldn't get bullied for the way you look. I would never talk negatively about someone else's appearance. Respect is key. This should be a safe place where...
All right.
Okay.
That lady's face right there. Is,
that's all. That's all of us.
She's dragging her kid away.
I'm speechless. Wait, hold on. Message heard. Message received. Yes, we should not be body shaming anyone. I think even being more conservative and not commenting on anyone's body. Yes, of course. Let's strive for that. That being said, we're also humans. We're monkeys. When something is out of the ordinary, we make faces and we stare. And that's not an ordinary. It's not a proportionate body size, you know what I mean? So I don't know, maybe the bullying wasn't okay, but this, I mean, I can understand some stares. What is the comment section saying? I'm sweating. I don't know. What are your thoughts? Did he freeze? No, he's still there. You guys, am I alone? Hello? Oh, he's speaking on the phone. Anyway, I don't know. I feel like I shouldn't comment on her body, but also we're all on the same page that this is an abnormal body shape, correct? I don't know. I neither approve nor I lack opinions here.
All right. Number one, what God gave her was the $20,000 to go down to Brazil to get the booty surgery. I don't think God gave her any of that because that is an unnatural shape.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, and it's weird because I feel like my liberal nice side is like, hey, don't comment on people's bodies. Like, you know, if she got surgery, like that's her deal, whatever. But
Right.
it's also like I said, we're humans, and that proportion is out of bounds. It's like
Yeah.
it's not normal. So of course we're gonna
The BBLs are out of control.
question. Yeah.
It's out of control. Like nobody likes the BBL. Nobody likes them.
I mean, some
They're,
people.
listen, man, it's like the balloon titties. Nobody wants the fucking. Nobody cares if they're like out here and they never move and they're like triple E. Nobody likes that. It's on your head that your ass needs to be that big and your hips need to go that wide for you to be attractive.
Yeah.
So I mean, God bless her if she was like that, and in that case, then why are you taking a video, have a camera person there taking videos of you specifically to get people's reaction to you?
Yeah, I mean, this is clearly like she plotted this. So I'm curious to know what the comment section is saying. Like, are people split on this, or people like half kind of like, well, girl, like, come on, you got work done clearly, or are they all like, respect her body? Oh my God, why did I ever think they would be sensitive? God, right there with the booty.
This is literally what this guy, come on, man, this is the internet. Y'all should stop body shaming. It's all over the place, man. It's
yeah.
This girl with the selfie, pretending to take a selfie so she could take a picture of it. This kid, like, damn,
And again, like, I don't know where the line is, because I feel like it is rude and we shouldn't bully people, and it's uncomfortable to be like sneaking pictures, and stuff like that. But then at the same time, God, that's not proportionate at all. What?
Yeah. Enough with the BBL.
Enough, I say.
All right, this is a news story here. Vinzinger, did you not see our meme?
What? I think he missed the meme. He missed the meme.
He missed all right, cool. All right, I'm gonna say this Olympic story. You know how they're always trying to do the anti-sex beds?
No. What?
We'll talk about it next time. The Olympics are coming up, and for some reason they try for the athletes not to have sex, which is dumb, because that's how you get super athletes, and we need more super people, and we're never going to get X-Men unless all the best athletes in the world stop fucking each other. Yeah. So they have these beds that are anti-sex, which means they don't support the weight of more than one person.
Okay.
And though they're meant to keep people from having sex. Gotcha. And these rooms have a floor.
Yeah. Wait, what do the anti-sex beds look like?
They look like regular beds, but basically they're broken up into different parts, and they're like cardboard base. So they're supposed to be just enough for like one person to sleep on, and they're supposed to collapse or not work well for sex. I've had sex in a bed that collapsed, and it didn't stop me.
I was gonna say, do they realize that humans will find a way to have sex anywhere, right?
Yeah, you got a couple of blankets.
Porta potties, like there's people that figure it out.
The floor is there.
Yeah, exactly.
And you're giving
standing up.
There's standing up. There's a toilet, probably. There's a windowsill. There's a table where there used to be a bunch of spaghetti. Yeah. There's we've seen it.
Where there's a will, there's a way.
Yeah. So
I've never heard that saying, apparently.
I just think it's hilarious that they invested in anti-sex technology. Unless you're putting like your mom in it.
Your mom is physically in the room.
That's
true.
Chaperones, loud music, like there's got to be a lot of stuff happening there for,
Yeah, that's a good idea. Putting a camera and live broadcasting it to your mother.
Yes,
would be a more effective way.
All right. Okay, I got a couple more things, and then we'll get out of your guys' way for tonight. Thank you guys for joining us on this comeback episode. Not comeback, but catch-up episode. All right, I'm going to show you this one because you've been traveling, so it's an interesting one. What would you think if this happened to you? This person rented a room and she paid extra because it said it came with a ocean view when she went to Italy.
Oh no.
And basically, I thought I rented a room in Italy with a sea view. I've never felt so scammed. So this is outside of her window.
Yeah, I've seen that.
And it's just a picture.
Oh, that is so crazy.
So you can tell like it's just a picture that she looks out of, but around it there's a building.
That's insane. Yeah, no, I don't know. I would
So you booked the trip online, right? And it's like, hey, it's got an ocean view. And then
it's so good. It looks so gorgeous.
It looks right.
Oh man.
All right. So what
my thing is, did she look at a map?
Yeah.
There should be an ocean there. So did she not look at a map as well?
Huh?
Wait, like
yes, like you would have thought
there's
like,
buildings around it. There's not ocean around it. Now that being said, if I was upcharged because it said beach view and it was actually like marketing and they charged you as if it was going to be like walking distance from the beach, all of that, then yeah, of course I would like request a refund or something, make a claim with my insurance, something.
Right.
But yeah, also just be smart. You guys look at a map before you book. Because if there's not an ocean there, chances are this could happen to you.
Right. All right, I'm going to reshare this meme for Benzinger because he keeps going. This is the meme, Benzinger. This is the whole thing here. We're gonna just go over it one last time here. Don't you get it? The bear will kill you, bitch. That's it. That's all we're gonna say. That's it.
That's it. That's it.
Just refer back to the meme. Everything else is invalid that you're talking about. All right, we're going to be doing the last here tab here. Let me go ahead and show you this one here. Oh, look at the little puppy. Oh, it's actually funny because this is actually what we're talking about. This is a cute video that I just saw. Let's put it on. And it says, when you want a honey dog, but let your wife pick it out. Golden retriever like wants her baby.
Oh my god. Oh, cosita.
Prancing around.
He's a fierce fairy. Oh, she thinks she's so pretty. This dog is not real. Oh my god. This dog is not real. She was so happy.
She's literally like, hey, can you please give me my
wings?
My
Oh
wings.
my god. I'm gonna cry. That was so cute.
Goddamn cute.
That's a fierce fairy. Oh my boy.
That's a beautiful. It's a
I
beautiful.
want to be stuck in a forest with her.
I don't care what bear's there. If I have her with me,
I choose the dog.
I mean, listen, the dog is the right choice 100 times out of 100.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
All right. Here. Okay. I have this one up here real quick. Let me play this one for you. Okay. I want to watch some of these videos next time. But it's just somebody that I found that puts up. She has like a video. She has a company where they do like videos of different properties, and I guess she's got a lot of Gen Zers that work with her and stuff like that. So she does videos of her interacting with them. Okay.
Okay.
I've got skinny jeans.
Yeah, well,
Hey, Gage, how's it going? Not good. What's up?
I'm at my shoe, right? But the neighbor has like a really big, scary dog, and I can't go out to get excusers. It's like barking at me, and I can't do it.
Okay. Is it chained up or is it in a yard?
It's in the front window and it looks like a Pomeranian, but
Hey Gareth, how's it going? Good. I just wanted to remind you that your next shoot has some llamas on it, okay?
pardon.
Remember we talked about this? The llamas, they're gonna be at the shoot.
I'm allergic.
You're allergic to llamas?
Yeah.
What?
Oh, have you been tested for that? Hey, how's the shoot going?
It's good. This is literally the most perfect house I've ever seen. I
Oh,
literally want to live here so bad.
oh, that's sweet. Maybe you can buy it one day.
My generation and yours will never be able to buy a house, Jamie.
That's true.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
How are you today?
Good. How are you?
Good. Are you coming to the staff barbecue this Friday?
Yes, I'm so excited. What are you gonna wear?
I'm probably gonna wear jeans and a tank top. Probably, I think it's supposed to be warm.
Not your skinny jeans, right?
Told you already, girl. It's all I've got. Skinny jeans.
Ew.
Anyway, she has to deal with that, I guess, on a daily basis.
What's her job?
It's she
How?
mentioned shoot, so I think people figured out that it was like they're doing like real estate videos.
Ah, okay.
So because it's
Oh.
basically like having to go to different places and
Yeah.
yeah.
Gen Z they're having a go at millennials. It's crazy.
So I'll get your feedback on this. Tell me what you think. So I had an apprentice, right, at the tattoo shop who when we was like, hey, I want a tattoo. I want to get a tattoo. And it's a good artist. They actually did the master shake on my shoulder. So they were at the shop and then they're like, hey, I got to focus on my career job. So I have to leave my apprenticeship. So I was like, all right. Peace out, right? About a month later, he hit me up and he's like, hey, do you think you still have a spot for me? Because I really do want a tattoo and I'm going to make it work. And I was like, all right. It's a commitment, though. I need it. You know, you've already left once. So,
Yeah, of course.
yeah, you know, it's basically a verbal commitment as an apprentice and blah, 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 this and that. Once you're an artist, all this stuff. It's like, yeah, absolutely. I'm down. And then a couple of weeks ago, I'm like, hey man, I'm setting up some skin donations for you, some people, so you can practice. I got some people coming in that need some tattoos. You're gonna tat them up. They're gonna tip you, but you know, it's so you can get some practice. And he's like, actually, I need to talk to you about it. I have another job and I'm leaving.
What?
So I was like, I thought maybe because he has a pretty decent like job, and I thought maybe he got a job in that other field, right?
Yeah.
So I clarified. I was like, another job or another tattoo shop? And he's like, another shop.
Oh.
And I was like, well, that's not really. As an apprentice, you do your apprenticeship at a shop.
Mm-hmm.
Then the commitment is you stay there for a year after your apprenticeship. And then after that, you can go do whatever you want. You know, after their first year, a lot of artists leave, you know, because you just as it progress as an artist.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, yeah, but, you know, it's an opportunity. It's an artist that they've been following and they got a chance to meet them. And it's a style that they want to do. And I was like, I could have been a dick and been like, listen, you know, you promised, you signed a non-compete clause. The shop is less than 50 miles away from us. Like, you know what I mean? But I was like, well, let me try to be nice. I was like, well, can't you do both? You can go a couple of days there, come with a couple of days with me. And he was like, no, I have to make a commitment.
You already committed. What do you mean?
I was like, this is a commitment. The one that you're in now is also a commitment.
Yeah.
And very much he was like, and then he didn't say anything. So at that point, I realized that he didn't understand that he should feel shame or feel bad about what he was doing.
No, there was no remorse there.
It was no remorse. It was just a matter of fact, like, oh, no, I want to go do this now.
You should understand.
Right. It was like there was zero response for saying, this is a commitment, dude. This is what you're doing now, this is a commitment as well.
Yeah.
And it's a bad mark for you in the industry. You could get blacklisted for shit like that. Like if word gets out that you shoot around and boom, 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 it's not good.
Yeah.
It's not a great way to start your tattooing career, to go to a place, leave, say, can I please come back, leave again. And at the end of the day, I was like, you know what? I don't really want somebody that doesn't want to be here. And as soon as they didn't sort of understand how they should feel about the fact that they were flaking,
yeah,
I was like, you know what I mean?
That was very poorly handled. Yeah.
So I was just like, you know what? Bring back the key and come get your shit, and
and don't come back. You're not gonna let him back, right?
No, why would I? No, I mean,
okay, good.
Fool me one time, shame on me.
Yeah.
Fool me 2 times, can't get fooled again.
That's the saying.
That's the saying. But I just thought it was kind of interesting when we're talking about dealing with like millennials, Gen Z.
But is he Gen Z?
He's a younger guy, yeah. He's like a Gen Z, probably.
I mean, it could be that, but it also, I mean, I've met Gen Z people that are highly professional, so I think
I have another Gen Z apprentice that's really, really good and like with it, and like she's basically my right hand man, like handling all the shit at the shop for me. So
yeah.
So I don't think, and even she was like, oh, why would he do something like that? And it's a shop that's in like 20 miles away. So technically I could have tried to be an asshole and been like,
I'm gonna call them up.
like, no, like a non-complete, it's supposed to be non-compete, but those are hard to enforce. And I'm not going to take nobody to court to force them to come work for me for free. But
yeah,
it still was a little, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like he didn't take it seriously at all. But I mean, hopefully it doesn't sound like he was aware, but I'm hoping that at least he was aware enough to know that he's burning a bridge in a disrespectful manner. Like he could have also been apologetic, like, hey, but I'm really sorry. It's something I have to do for my career, but I'm really.
It was a matter of fact. It was just like, hey,
like, okay, it's happening.
I have some tattoos set up for you. Oh no, I'm leaving.
Not even like, nothing. No notice. Nothing.
Oh, okay.
That's annoying.
For another shop, another shop, an artist that I can't. It's an opportunity I can't pass up. I was like, okay, all right.
Oh,
and I was waiting for the shame.
Yeah, they're like, I'm so sorry. I appreciate everything you've done for me. This has been an amazing, something.
And it never came, and that's when I was like, oh, this is my first experience dealing with somebody that is like that in this environment. Because I stopped managing people a while ago, so I think I got out of the managing people game. So, but managing artists, it's a whole different thing. So I don't think it was a tattoo artist thing, because most tattoo artists understand that once you do your apprenticeship, you have a year where you're tied to the shop, and then after that, flap your wings and fly away.
Yeah.
Do what you want to do. Stay at the shop, go to the shop, whatever. Anyway, I thought that was interesting.
Yeah, no, that's a good one. Thanks for letting us know. That was a freaking mind fuck. That sucks, dude.
Yeah, it's all right.
This kind of stuff you got to put up with on a daily basis.
Yeah, and I had to take 2 calls from the shop while we were streaming too as well. But anyway, the good news is
it's doing well though. So
shop's doing well. Everybody's good. The good news is we made it through another stream.
We did. We're back. This felt great.
Yeah.
Aww. How you feeling?
Like 2 hours. Felt good.
Yeah. Let's do it again sometime.
Let's do it again next Tuesday. How about next Tuesday?
Yeah, works for me.
All right, guys. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in today. Make sure you guys are following us at MiGente Show, listening, podcasting, streaming, all the
like, comment, everything.
I love you guys. Thank you guys for hanging out with us today. We'll do better next time. Reminding you, life's better if you stay out of the comment section.
Hasta luego.
Vamos, papá, hay que irnos. Me estoy aguantando desde que pusieron el domo.
Puedes esperar. Muchas personas trabajaron en esta película y solo quieren que te aprendas sus nombres de memoria.
Y yo quiero asegurarme de que ningún animal resultó lesionado durante la filmación de esta película.
¡Listo! ¡Uy, palomitas Venezuela! bueno. No.
Espera, parece que Maggie tiene algo que decir. Es su primera palabra.